Hello, everyone. My name is Orlando Wesley, and this is a final project presentation that I will do for my finals. So my main objective of this project is to help a marketing team set a status for each customer or each leads manually, but you can uh, view input of each customer automatically. So basically, if a customer go into your input data on your form, and it will input it to the database automatically, but for set status it will uh, but if for setting up a status, it will it will be happen manually. So this is some outline. Okay, this is like a positive outline, this for assumption. So start customer interested to join an edu fair, looking for a good university, decide to join a certain campus, doing the registration form, and do an application test for the university. This is like a big outline, so just like gambaran besar lah seperti itu. If everything goes well, and this is another outline for the marketing team. The previous one is from the customer. So the marketing team in this case will do an event, so make a form registration before advertising. Is in this case the event is some kind of workshop and edu fair. So before we start, we it's better to make a registration form that and preparation, anything necessary, and then make a advertisement. In this case, nearest to event, go to the certain event such as edu fair and school visit, and then open house in their own university. So it's basically their own event, and then outer event, and then prepare to go to the event, and then looking for the customer, list out the candidate. So basically in do making them do the data submission to the form, and then setting up a status for each of them. So this is like a follow-up case happen, and then if everything goes well, we'll proceed to the application, to the test, and then ask for their personal data. So after that, it's done. The marketing job is done. And this is like the main idea. We will go back to we will discuss this. Okay, so this is like the ERD. I make this ERD based off my activity diagram. So first of all, let's see. Let's talk about the activity diagram first. If you might be asking why there's a green highlighter on each like text, well, it's like the thing that I want to improve on for the marketing team. So it's the thing that I want to make easy for the marketing. So here we got the registration form. So we start, make a registration form, input personal. It's just like leads website, and then SGU. In this SGU, in this context, it's the marketing team. So the leads will start registering to the form, input their personal data. Website will receive the data, input the database, and then set the status, etc., etc. And then the website is for the marketing, and this is for the marketing also the SKU. So it's like for the campus, we'll receive the data and then make a preparation such as the test. So as you can see, before advertising the event, we must prepare our form first in the or the other way around. So basically, this indicate we need to prepare before the event, before doing the marketing or advertisement for our campus. So in this case, the advertisement. In this case, oh, I'm sorry. In this case, SGO. Okay, SGO want to get more exposure the campus. Okay, and then this is also part of the campus. Okay, so as you want to get more exposure or get more leads, customer, and then as marketing team to make the advertisement, and then connect it, make a registration form, and then make a website for the advertisement, and then promote it to via social media or the some kind of event. So after that, uh, after an event must be advertised in order to get the lead to ensure the event can run. So if you just go to the event without any promotion, the event will not have any participant at all. So Yeah, it's just one of the members. So in this case we have the event. Okay, in this case edu fair and workshop. So for my assumption is after doing the events such as edu fair and workshop, we will go to the open house. But in this case, let's just talk about the event first and then the open house. So the campus want to get more exposure as marketing team to make the proposal and make a proposal for the event, etc., etc. Is in this case apa sih namanya, make the proposal. It's in this case is for the edu fair. Okay, so basically outer event. If we want to make a workshop, we also need to like have a proposal for like apa sih namanya, the logistic team, to help. So itu, and then find the place to do the event and then send the proposal to organizer. The organizer in this case, if a workshop, it's mean the logistic team, and then if the edu fair is like the outer organizer. So receive the proposal, it decline or accept. If it's declined, then it's over, and then if it's accepted, and we can move on, and then sort the notification of agreement, and then get a green light from the school or from the organizer, and then preparing things such as the registration form, etc., etc., and also the promoting like a flyer, and then give a things that are more important. This is like a brief explanation. In this there's a lot of event, right? Like a workshop, edu fair, and itu. So the thing that we need to prepare itu some kind of PPT, and then maybe some advertisement to convince them joining the SEO, and then marketing go to the event and prepare things. So basically setting up everything, and then if a leads come, so okay, in this case, if the leads comes for etc., we do a presentation, some kind of that, and then tell them what is good about our campus, and then convince them this is like a bait to make them join our university or campus. And then student will not join or join. If a student not join, it's over. It's join. Then he will, student will student name will be listed in the database, and then prepare to amount of fee and study plan, and then give them detailed about the application, detailed information, and then receive the info to go to the campus. So it's like basically like first phase, not first phase actually, yeah, like first phase in my case. So this first case for the leads also, they will to make them interested in joining our campus. Now after that we have the online and online. So in what is the case, what is the case on offline and online? So in offline is basically like the open house. You go to the campus, and then uh, you go to the campus and join the SG open house, and then the online is joining the open house but online. This works for the people who live far away from the campus. Okay, and then this in this offline case is the open house. Okay, on online also the open house case. So open house make the SEO, make the university. This is from the leads, or if the leads want to join, and then after the event, do they want to continue after they listed the name, gitu loh. Because sometimes they will not join, or will not join or join in the best case. So receive the music as they get the info. This is also the crucial part to make a data for the SEO marketing team. And also uh, this is like make a deal with them, like give them the exact time, and then the contact the leads, and then after that they still decided whether to go or not. Okay, after this, in this case, let's decide to go, and then uh, marketing team will inform the campus they have new leads, and then make sure prepare everything and make a registration inform make a application. I'm sorry, in this case I haven't itu. And then the leads will go to the campus, and then a marketing team will meet them all on site, and then show them around campus, talk about programs, to convince them. Nah, this is also the bait another bit. So in this, and then join and then hand the application form, receive the new leads, and then save the student data into database, and then get more leads, info, and requirement for the university. So basically the thing is, we make them, we want to make convince them to join, and then we hand them the application form, and then we will give them an info on how to apply to our university. It's in this online case, it's probably the same, but the difference is the application form is sent by such some kind of link, and then after both of this, we will move on to application form. Now I want to talk about why there's a line in here connecting to event and then offline and online open house. So in this case, online and in the event and the open house both can have apa sih namanya, straight leads. I want to how do you say, jadi kalau misalnya di event itu kan ada orang yang mau daftar langsung gitu, nah kita bisa, mereka bisa langsung ke application form buat daftar gitu loh, tapi ada juga yang lewat open house, via open house. So exactly, the all of these three are correlated to application form that will receive a new student. So in this case, sorry, this is, I have an error on this. It's supposed to be like this, and then application form after they're interested, and then they will input their personal data, such as sekolah mana, which school they come from, what is their age, what major, such as SMA, SMK, or IPS, something like that, and then receive the data, input to the database. This is, after this I will talk about this, and then receive the data and ready to after that, after the application form, they can also not coming, but yeah, we're going to assume that they coming to the application test for the SU. So this is the online test where the student must pass the test in order to get into the university. So SGU first will inform the student will be on when the test will be done, get the inform and prepare the question, the test for the question, make a form, and the certain student can access, so no third party. And then on the test, make sure to tell that the look, so to apa sih namanya, make no, there is no cheating, can be no cheat action of cheating. Send the link for the question and then receive the question, then finish with the qualification test, and then finish all the tests. And then this is a written test, and okay, so this is like probably going to some test, mathematics and English, something like that. So they grade the test, and then if the grade below average, inform they cannot move on to the next itu. But probably if it's below average, they're going to be N. If above average, they will pass and inform the next step. They happy and go to prepare for the interview. And then after the interview, prepare for the interview, do the interview, do overall review of the student. So if still below average, it's ended, and if above average, and congratulations, we're going to inform them about the tuition fee and then the important document that need to be filled, and then receive the information. Now, okay, and this is the crucial part for the marketing team. Do the first installment payment. So this and this, we have two cases. Don't do the payment and stop paying during the installment. So basically, if they do the first installment and they suddenly stop, it will automatically, they will not register as the student, but do the payment. So in this, we have two cases in this case, full payment and then the first installment. So basically, either way, this is still a good choice gitu loh for them. So draft this, if they do either one of that, it will be considered okay. We'll list the student name to our campus and then make email and student and etc. Finish the payment and then become the student and then done. So if you have any question for this payment stuff, the full and the itu, what if they this case also have the two case scenario where if the student doesn't pay the first installment and if the student stop during the after the first installment, something like that. Okay, after we get this all of the way, let's talk about the ERD. I make the ERD based off the activity diagram. So PIC have the name, phone number, and the activity. Activity is like the event, and then the mail, date of activity, and then the school name. So they have the school name from their activity. What do they do gitu loh. And then the advertisement, it's the platform, online, edu fair, something like website, offline, maybe flyers. You can do that, and then content, and then event ID. Also now the event. We have the event name, date, location, PIC ID, and then leads online participation and offline participation. And then the test online, registration, student, and offline. Okay, I'm just going to speed run this. Okay, the marketing can handle many event at once, and then an event can be handled by many marketing. So in this case, the PIC or marketing is not just SGU. It's like a lot of campus basically. But if you want, so basically it's one to many. It can be bisa diurus satu orang atau banyak gitu loh. Tapi kalau misalnya mau SGU tetap satu gitu loh PIC-nya. Jadi one one to one gitu lah. One and only one. Okay. And the advertisement can only be made in a certain event, but in SEO we can also use the same itu, and the event can hold many advertisements. So in this case, there are many flyers or many interesting campus that want to also go into the event. There will many flyer lah in this case. And then the event will have the registration. So this is like the if the student is interested or no, and then the student name, phone number, what grade is basically kelas berapa, school name, and email, etc. And then the registration form will have online participation and offline participation. So student go into registration and then they both gonna go into online or offline, and then if okay, I'll doesn't make the application, but it's okay. And then there's going to be an application also. I forgot to make that. And then they will do the test. Okay, something like that. And now let's moving on to the Figma. So okay. So in this case, let's see. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be the verse. Apa sih namanya, kayak the page they will land in on the website. So for the student, they only can register, and then if they register, okay, thank you for your registration, and then this button can only be accessed by the marketing team or the SGU team. So they input their email. This is the homepage for their marketing team. There's edit, open house, and then the bar here, the user. Okay, first of all, let's go to the open house. So if we edit right here, we will see this. Okay, first of all, let's itu the feature. Okay, first of all, we have like the list. Okay, this is the form to check the response and then to check the database. So basically each form has their very own database. So and then the list will apa sih namanya, you can create a new form like this, and then after creating the form you will create the database, and then you can also view the response from the form. So after that, if you want to view the response, click here. If you want to check the database, you will be sent the itu to here. And then after that, uh, if you check database, okay, and then check that database, and then this is the database to make to check the database. It's like a two-way around. So you can make a database for like normal application form and then for the form. Yeah, basically something like that. And then you can create a new. You will also get apa sih namanya, di redirect ke sini, and then redirect lagi ke sini. And then there's a button right here. This is like a brief demo for like which case gitu loh. Jadi kalau misalnya oke, jadi hijau, jadi hijau, jadi hijau, jadi hijau semuanya. It will, and then you can save the changes and then make a report out of the database gitu loh. Which one is the cold lead and which one is the hot leads. It's still like a manual thing you need to do. So in here you can see there's the prodi one, the grade, the school tuition, and then etc. The school at institution, and then the info will come to SG open house or not. So basically you can edit this as much as you want. It can be used for the registration or application. So it's very versatile. You can also change this into like green and something to confirm they will come or not gitu loh. If ada case kan juga yang aneh kalau misalnya eh datang ini kan cuma hijau, tiba-tiba ini nggak hijau, tiba-tiba ini merah merah merah, ini hijau hijau hijau, tiba-tiba tiba-tiba ini merah merah merah, tiba-tiba ini hijau gitu loh. And then you save changes and then you can send them to the marketing to make a report out of that. And also I want to talk about this feature like here. So this is like what apa sih, communication page that only marketing team can be used to send their very own report during the itu. I think this can also be used to communicate to the leads. So rather than using WhatsApp all the time, we can use this place to contact some of the customer. Yeah, something like that. But I think in this case, the best use is to contact both marketing team and PIC at the same time, so they can give a report to each other. So basically, that's all of my presentation for the final project. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you very much.